if laziness is our problem, so if we decide not to be lazy, we could go the extra mile.
It's just that my problem is some millennials think the internet is
It's a joke.
It's a joke, like we're just playing around. But if the ones that take it serious, it adds a lot of value.
You can live in Nigeria and work in the States. Live in Nigeria and work in the States and Indonesia at the same time.
Absolutely. So he's basically saying that the internet
What I'm
helped you guys.
what I'm really saying is you can be lazy.
So the Gen Zs are lazy.
That's not what I'm
No,
saying.
you can be and still be successful because their tools, technology has really helped in making. Because speak to Jay-Z and how they created music in their time and how they distributed their music compared to is it Baby Daddy or Big Daddy or one of the Baby Babas? Yeah, one of those. And then you see, even look at how Justin Bieber became popular from YouTube. And then anybody can have. And this insecure lady as well. You can have a show on YouTube. Exactly, you can have a show on YouTube and then literally glow from there.
We have a whole lot of successful Gen Zs. It's amazing what they're doing. Welcome to another episode of Unscripted. And on today's episode, I have with me 4 amazing guests who are going to be talking with me and to you about yet another interesting topic. Meet my guests. I have AsapTimo.
Yeah, the name's AsapTimo, the energy god, you know the vibes. I'm a dance artist. I'm a creator. And I'm a vibes cartel. Stop playing. Yeah.
And over there, I have Isabella.
Hi guys, my name is Isabella Ayemobi and I am a dancer, content creator, fine as beautiful girl, you know.
Okay.
All of that.
And by my left, I have
And a business.
Julio.
How you guys doing? My name is Julio. I'm a writer and a chef.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Cool.
And by his side, I have Dolly.
Hi, my name is Dolly Phillips. A lot of things. I'm first of all an engineer, and then now I'm a gym owner, Alpha Fitness Studios. Hey.
Cheers.
And I'm a martial arts teacher. I teach karate.
Oh, yes, I do.
I want. And I compete for Nigeria as well, so don't mess with
Let's
me.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys, we're going to be talking about millennials and Gen Zs. It's like a versus today.
Okay.
So, yeah, because you can see I put you here and I put you here. Doesn't mean that you're not cool. I mean, you're cool, but
Very
millennials and Gen Zs.
High-fiving.
How do we start by saying it doesn't mean you're not cool? That's something is presumed.
Because they would think that you're not cool.
Got you.
But you're cool.
Why you trying to put us on
Throw them under the bus
there. Some of them
will think that you're not cool, but you are
Got
cool.
you, got
So
you.
yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Dolly first. What was growing up like for you?
I don't know. Thank God and thanks to my parents, growing up was great. Like, I can't really say. We were pretty sheltered as children, to be honest. I can't remember having any friends outside secondary school, to be honest, even primary school. Okay, few friends. But then we all just were in a cocoon. So we were not very street smart or anything like that. We basically just knew what we knew amongst ourselves. And secondary school was a bit like that for me as well. I stuck to the same friends that I had, and we were called the girls that did French that lived in VI. Very snobbish kind of thing, but they're still my friends till today. So I don't laugh at us. But then, obviously, moving away from Nigeria then made us a little bit smarter, more exposed.
Also, you were a rich kid.
I won't say that, because Dangote is not my dad, you get me? But, you know.
Okay.
But,
Cool.
yeah, cool.
Okay. So, AsapTimo,
Yeah.
who do you think has it better? Gen Zs or the millennials? Like right now, with everything that's going on, how you work, how you see life, who do you think has it better?
Man, I mean, what you expect? Like it's a we thing. You get me? Like it's a gang thing. Don't play with that shit. Yeah, sure. I'm in full support. Like, well, I feel like we're more refined.
Dolly doesn't think so. But keep going.
It's like I don't know, but it's the outside the box thinking for me. Like
Mhm.
I'm talking about myself right now. So like it's just we. I don't know. It's just us. We just
Julio, do
got
you
it
agree with
going.
him?
There's this thing people have been saying for a while. No idea is original.
For real, yeah. For real,
You get
yeah.
me?
True,
It's-
true,
yeah,
true.
Nothing new under the
So
sun.
it's learning. Yeah, it's learning.
I mean, there's this thing called the internet. So who knew?
To this
I
region.
love it.
Yeah, it does help. It does help, especially some
So
of
you
us.
think that the advantage that the Gen Zs have is the internet?
I mean, if you think about, when I was growing up, we used to memorize phone numbers.
Phone?
You know what I mean? Like, we still joke about it. You want to talk to a girl, and you dial her phone number, and you expect.
I'm sorry, you had those phones that go
Yeah.
away.
Well, we did.
Oh my God.
I did that. Yeah. Yeah, so we had some of those, and then we did but you dial a number, and then someone will pick up on the other end, and it's not who you want to speak to.
Yeah.
So you have to navigate her dad, her mom, her older brother, or whatever, before you even get to speak to her. So trust me,
True.
like you're sweating on the other end. Now you've got one phone, 1,000 phone numbers, you've got the internet. So who's got it better? It depends who you ask, what space you're playing in. But
Yeah,
Okay, so let's say,
no idea is original.
let's say work-wise, success-wise.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Okay. So look, I think that there's a lot of opportunity, like the internet brings. You can live in Nigeria and work in the States. You can live in Nigeria and work in the States and Indonesia at the same time.
Absolutely.
When I was growing up, you had to go to America to work there. You had
True.
to go to Indonesia to work there.
True
And
that.
you couldn't necessarily work in two places at a time. So it's things like that. Super.
So he's basically saying that the internet
What I'm
helped you guys.
what I'm really saying is you can be lazy.
So the Gen Zs are lazy.
That's not what I'm
No,
saying.
you can be and still be successful because there are tools, technology has really helped in making. Because speak to Jay-Z and how they created music in their time and how they distributed their music compared to is it Baby Daddy or Big Daddy or one of the Baby Babas? Or, yeah, one of those. And then you see, even look at how Justin Bieber became popular from YouTube. And then anybody can have. And this insecure lady as well. You can have a show on YouTube. Exactly, you can have a show on YouTube and then literally glow from there.
Yeah, YouTube to hate.
Older actors and musicians and professionals didn't have that. So we're not saying you have it. You can be lazy, of course, but you have a huge tool, which is technology, to advance, your trade or your craft.
Laziness. So you're saying laziness is our fault?
No, I'm not saying you're lazy.
Cool.
I'm
No,
just
no,
saying
no.
you can be
I'm not
if you
saying
wanted
that too. I'm not saying that too, but like I'm trying to make a point. So you're saying if laziness is our problem, so if we decide not to be lazy, we could go the extra mile, which makes us better still. Don't play with that.
Well, you're forgetting that we may not have come into this. We learned it along the way.
Cool.
You came into life with technology,
Sure, definitely,
basically, and then advancing.
definitely.
Even with AIs now, that AI, you can sing with Kanye West's voice right now if you wanted. I could sing and blow with Beyonce's voice if I wanted to with
I should
AI.
really try
You
that,
get
though.
me? But what I'm trying to say is that we millennials also we know how to navigate life without it. And now with it, we can do even better. So as much as you think you are better off, we have all skills that we can use to even make, use the new tools to make our craft even better.
So if we was to put millennials and Gen Zs on the scale of success,
And
what's what's the scale going to be like?
Don't compare. It's really relative. It's really
that's a tough one
relative.
right there.
What do you think,
Question.
Bella? What do you think? Like, if I put one millennial here and one Gen Z here, what do you think? Because we have a whole lot of successful Gen Zs. It's amazing what they're doing
Absolutely.
right now. So, what do you think?
I really can't say. Like she said, like the millennials have some skill from before or from their growing up that enables them to be successful. So even with the technology, it's like an added advantage, right? So it's just that my problem is some millennials think the internet is
It's a joke.
a joke, like we're just playing around. But if the ones that take it serious, it adds a lot of value and they can even be more successful than the Gen Zs. But like, yeah, I'm glad that the Gen Zs we are doing okay. I feel like we're doing okay than will I say the millennials and even our parents at the age we're at.
Yeah, I feel
because
like I
like a
agree
lot
with
of them,
you.
with the stories I've heard, when they were 23, a lot of people weren't living in their own houses. They would see their parents, they had to marry, or they're doing some kind of jobs that it's not really earning them millions. So I feel like that's
So you're earning millions. Okay.
I'm just saying, like, right now, with how life is, it has really, like, helped us. So we can earn better, we can live more comfortable. Yeah, so, yeah.
There's a bit more context to that. So, okay, living in this part of the world, it's been a few years since any kind of major conflict, right? And then if you look at our parents' generation and then their parents, we're talking about people who lived after a major world war or during a major world war and then saw a civil war. You know, those things are gonna have major effects on just the economy. You know, so they're gonna determine what you can and cannot do. Because what's that thing about crayfish condition?
I love it. What's that thing?
Yeah. So yeah, you know, like people weren't bored enough to come up with,
TikTok dance.
for example, you know.
So you're saying we must be really bored or something?
Yeah.
No,
I mean, no, I'm
I
sorry.
feel like it was interesting for them. Just like it is interesting for
I mean,
you.
look, it was really interesting because like we went from, okay, there's a few things that we can talk about. We went from having Walkman, right, which had tapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we got really excited when they gave us CDs.
And
Am I
you didn't even
old?
talk
'Cause I
about
had
the
one of those.
encyclopedias and the Britannicas
Oh, come on now. It's just to look stuff up before Google.
research.
Pre-Google.
Pre-Google. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, so-
Literally.
Yeah, half of us are nothing. No.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What's
yeah.
going on?
Oh, I don't even understand
No,
really
sorry,
what you're
look,
speaking.
there was a time when if you needed to look something up, you would go and get an encyclopedia. Like the smallest one is probably this big.
those ones
Yeah.
inside library in
Yes.
secondary school.
And they
That's
grade
not-
them in
yeah, legit.
alphabetical order.
Yeah, so the smallest one is
She
this
said
big.
those ones, so you have to go to a library.
It was in secondary school.
Some
we
people,
had a lot of
some people had
encyclopedias.
encyclopedias
At home, yeah.
because you can't keep going to the library every time you need to look something.
Absolutely.
No, you might not even type it. Siri, it's like, come on.
Life is too easy. How about what Microsoft's doing? You know, I can't remember the name, and there's another app. My brain fails me right now. Basically, if I want to prepare a PowerPoint presentation, all I need to do is type in the idea of what I want to type.
ChatGPT, so we
Yes,
can-
sorry.
ChatGPT.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's that
that's
one.
it.
But then Microsoft has theirs coming up as well. Yeah. I just type the idea of what I want. And then it generates ideas for me. And if it comes up and it's a bit too professional, I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
things.
I want it to be
Simplify.
a bit festive. I just put festive. It comes up with, you know, like
A bit festive.
a bit festive feel to it. You don't even have to do anything anymore.
I didn't know
I mean,
about
in a
that,
way,
though.
yeah,
with
that is
AI
what it
and
is.
this
There's an
blah, blah.
AI
With the
thing.
way technology is moving, we don't have to think anymore. And there's no real creativity that comes from within.
So are you of the opinion that you have to work really hard?
Well, I mean, it's a plus. But then for us, it's just pretty unfair that we had to use our brain
Unfair.
and really dig deep.
I mean, you still
And
have to use
now-
your brain for the internet, but I get what you're saying.
No, but then there are tools that just make the work so much easier.
Well,
Yeah.
like, I feel like as the world is evolving, everybody that is present at that time should evolve
Use,
with the world.
I hear you. I hear that.
So that is a lovely idea. It really is. But let's do it. Like, what's all about, and like again, we'll go back to music. And in the last 30 years, we've gone from tapes to CDs,
To digital
MP3s.
streams.
And there was a time when 500 MB was huge. Like,
Yeah.
like
Now
in
it's
fact,
nothing.
Now it's
No, it's nothing.
500.
Oh, of
and
course.
open TikTok is gone.
I saved all my
Open
university
Instagram,
stuff on
watching
floppy
stories.
disks. Do you guys know what floppy disks
We know
are?
now. They
I
took us
know
to computer
floppy disk.
class.
That's in computer
Computer
class.
class.
Are you
Held
wait,
on with your hand. Have you held on with your hand?
Although I don't think I've
Why?
ever... Okay, it's been a long time. I saw a joystick maybe once or
you
twice.
saw what?
I did joystick.
Oh no.
Oh, I have a headache.
I saved things.
I said my project that would make me graduate
Up until now?
university. Oh, of course.
Because I was going to ask you a question.
Like the way you said it, like, no, it's not.
We
Then when did you
did.
keep
But like, look at it now. If you were to buy an iPhone, you wouldn't buy one with 64 gig, would you? That's what we're
Well,
saying.
what's that gonna
That's
do?
what we're saying. Now, like, we're talking about, we used to carry Walkman, and we used to have this CD case, which would have like 50 CDs inside.
Oh, my
So
dad
you
had one of
flip
those.
through like, oh yeah, we're bumping MJ today. You know, for
tried,
you
though.
know,
You were trying. But that
yo,
was life
some
for
vibey
us, though.
vibes. Now you just flip. You just flip.
I
You
wonder how
know.
our parents feel. They did a lot.
And I'll tell you,
Older people or millennials will just look at the youngest and be like, you. But life is just soft now because you don't have to do so much.
No, but you know, you're even lucky to have Julio and I, because we are like up to trend. You get me? You can imagine some people that are like, how did you even get into that conversation? How did you cope with them? Yeah. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
no, like with music, do you think like music has changed from like what you used to listen to what's going on now?
Say the truth.
do you? I'm
think
a
she's a
lover.
music
I'm a
lover.
lover for music. So of music rather. So
Well, are you one of those
I
people
concur
that
to that.
judge? Like you actually sit down and judge? Like, what's this one singing?
I mean,
This
to
has
be
no
fair,
rhythm. This has no.
they talk rubbish, but if you go past the rubbish talking,
The vibe
it's
and
pretty
the-
vibey,
and the
yeah. It's, yeah.
but then again, so this is my own. This is where I come in with extra 2 cents. Music has always changed, you know, and it will always change.
Do
So
you
it,
think so?
it will.
Because I feel like even the recent artists right now go and
That's
Remix.
yeah, that's it. So you'll go and bite something, you'll go and sample something that someone did, but it's not going to be the same thing.
the song be like the original.
It's going to be different, you know.
That's evolving.
say again?
That's evolving.
It's
Yeah.
you know, so music will change. You know, the idea of so like the idea of, you know, talking rubbish on a track. Yeah, you can
That's
decide that
evolved
you can you can decide that you want to listen to something where the words have meaning.
Meaning,
you
yeah.
know. But then again, Ella Fitzgerald will get on the track and go dum diddy dum diddy dum diddy dum
who
diddy
now?
dum diddy dum.
Ella-
And
Ella
you,
Fitzgerald.
you find yourself bumping to it after.
You know Ella
After a
Fitzgerald.
while.
remember,
Come on,
just act like
yeah.
I do.
Ella is a legend though, but she's from what era was Ella again?
Ha,
Educate us,
man,
please.
this is the early like
Ella was like 40s, 50s,
40s,
in
50s.
America, yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
Oh.
yeah,
Wow.
like jazz age. You know, we're talking Ella Fitzgerald, Duke Ellington. Those guys made a different kind of music, you know. But then their music inspired the next generation.
Absolutely.
And so it keeps going. So like at the end of the day, music is really beyond words. It's words, sound, rhythm, melody. So, you know, for me, it's what exactly are you looking for in the music? So it depends. In the morning, you might want something to get you out of bed. you
Yeah.
know? So it's like, okay, it's like going to work out and playing jazz. Nobody does.
Oh, hell.
No, you're gonna play you're gonna put a playlist that's gonna get you
Sleep on
pumped.
that.
It is.
Pumped for that
Exactly.
workout,
you know?
yeah.
So like, I mean, some people get hooked on, this lyrics are trash. If you
It
want to
is.
enjoy the music, you enjoy the music.
It
Listen
is.
to the
It
beats.
is. And it's really crazy because, like, it's crazy how music is because people listen to gothic music. Like, how do you sit and listen to, like, a number of people might say, like, it's trash. Like, but, like, there are people who,
Or rock.
Or like-
Actually listen
like
to it.
Rock is really
For
loud.
us.
I
That's their
can't.
thing.
I like
Like-
it though, but I cannot.
There's a moment.
Stand
There-
up
there-
for
there's
too
moments
long.
for it.
that's like the beauty of the whole thing. Like, it's,
And it's a human is a human mind though, isn't it? We're not straightforward. So
Yeah, we're very quiet.
we bend with how we feel.
Indeed.
Yeah. So
We
there are
change.
moments where that hard rock will just work. And there are
Yeah, to
moments
just
where,
slap.
you know, Celine Dion, as much as her voice may be annoying, may just really work for you. So
All right. So now with a few things that we all said, was there anything you want to change from your generation? Is there anything you envy the Gen Zs of? Is there something?
Tell us.
Is there something
Let's
you
see if we
I
can.
don't
want?
envy. I actually emulate, in a way, the benefits outside the other side of things, because I like the sense of freedom that, you know, they exude.
Okay.
The amount, I mean, not the freedom that comes with being uncouth and being insolent or whatever, because I don't know where that came from, but the freedom to say, you know what, I'm going to express myself how best I can. I'm not hurting anybody. I'm not trying to be rude or insultive or what. I just want to be me, and I want to be unapologetically who I really am. And I really emulate that. In a way, people will describe me as that. But at a point, sometimes I also have to check myself and be like, oh, can you respect your age? But with Gen Z, it's like age or no age, you don't give up, you know? I'm going to be who I am, and that's something I do admire.
Yeah, so we're closing the show. But before we go, I need you guys to tell me if there's anything that you would love to emulate from the millennials. Or is there anything that they've done or that they do that you adopt?
For me, I think I really like their strength to keep going, and like the fact that I feel like they're very hardworking, like generally. Sometimes I even feel like they're more hardworking than Gen Zs because they put in like physical work, like they go to different locations, they'll stay at the office till this time.
Gen Zs will do 9 to 5.
I can't really stand in 9 to 5, and that's just because of my mental health and because I feel like I should be treated like a human being. Like if I'm having my period and I go to work, I'll be frowning my face, and I don't care if my MD starts shouting at me. I'll say, "Sir, please, I'm having my period. Can I go?" At least, or something. I'll be cranky. Like I will show it. I don't know how to be pretending to please you. I don't want to please you. I'm
So
not
the
feeling
millennials
okay.
pretend they just deal with stuff.
I feel like I feel like actually you
I mean,
guys
that's
deal
good.
with a
Kudos
lot
to
of
you guys.
things.
You guys actually
It's
do
good and it's bad.
You're gonna lower your plate.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice and neat.
Yeah.
I
This
like
was
that
nice.
though. I like
I don't
that.
want to go, guys. This was nice. But that's all we have for today's episode,
God.
guys. See you next time. Bye.
Peace.
It